It's a guy named Jason Miller. He is a Republican communications director. He worked on Ted Cruz's campaign, where he ostensibly really disliked Donald Trump. I know because I've got the tweets to prove it. But now he's working for Donald Trump, doing communications for him. You see, you got to understand something. These guys are mercenaries. They don't care who they're working for. Ideology, principles, policies. No, the overwhelming majority of the consultants that work on these campaigns, both Republican and Democrat, are like, hey, where's the money? Who's going to win? Who's going to give me a job? Oh, I want to be in the White House. I want to be a consultant. I want to make money. Oh, I'm on Ted Cruz's team. Oh, well, I'll slam Donald Trump. I called Donald Trump sleazy and I slammed him. Who cares? Ted Cruz, you're a loser. You can't pay me anymore. Donald, you got any money? Give me the money. Give me the money. Yeah, I'll run for you. I don't care. It's not like I have any real principles at all. So let's look at Jason Miller's tweets here, because and this moron works in communications and thought, oh, I'll delete my past tweets and nobody will notice. If you haven't figured it out by now, if you delete a tweet, you might as well put a giant flag in it that says, please read me and investigate this. That's your biggest way to tell people, this is the thing I don't want you to see. And I don't know if you can tell this, but we can recover deleted tweets. So this is what this moron had said about Trump before when he was working for Ted Cruz. He said, unbelievable watching this Trump bot, referring to one of his surrogates, on CNN tell Cruz to be classy. Trump describes his avoiding VDs as his own Vietnam. Hashtag sleazy Donald. Now that's a hashtag he used often. So how sleazy do you have to be to go work for a guy you previously called sleazy? And not previously like a couple of years ago and then he had a change of heart. No, very recently, and he had no change of heart. You're 10 times sleazier than him, and that is a hell of a thing to pull off. Although the substance of the tweet is true. You know that Trump avoided Vietnam, and then, remember, famously said of John McCain, I like people who weren't captured in war. John McCain served 5 years in a prisoner of war camp where he was tortured, and because he went to Vietnam. Trump didn't go to Vietnam, and then he had the temerity afterwards to write that, yeah, but at the same time he was also in danger because he was having so much sex that he had to dodge the venereal diseases that he might be getting. Wow, profiling courage. Maybe the only guy more courageous is Jason Miller, now willing to work for that sleazebag. So more tweets from Miller. He writes, Donald Trump is the Carl Lewis of flip-flopping. I've literally never seen anyone move with such speed. Well, that is until you, Jason, when you flip-flop from calling him Sleazy Donald to getting a paycheck from him and telling the rest of the world, because that's your job in communications, how wonderful he is. Hashtag Sleazy Jason. And then finally, another one that's wonderful here. He says, so which lobbyist wrote Donald Trump's foreign policy speech today, and what foreign companies have they done work for? Well, Jason, you were probably right in that criticism back then, but I have an answer for you. The same lobbyists who are now paying for your salary. And that there really summarizes the whole political class in this country for you. Yes, granted, Trump is sleazier than the others, and Jason Miller is even sleazier than Trump because he's a Johnny-come-lately who knows better than to support Donald Trump, but does it for a paycheck anyway. But yes, unfortunately, it is symbolic of many of the mercenaries that work within the Republican and Democratic Party today as consultants, like they care. Hey, the rest of the media, stop pretending these people have any principles at all. All they care about is the money.